You're kicking it with the Christians. You're kicking it with the Christians. One marriage, two hustlers, it shows. We'll travel the globe in search of endless possibility. You're kicking it with the Christians. Together we'll conquer it all. Take the highs with the lows, cause there's no losing with this energy. You're kicking it with the Christians.
What up, y'all? We back, man. Welcome
What's
to
up?
another amazing podcast.
One marriage, two hustlers.
Let's go, man.
One marriage, two hustlers. It shows.
All right. You already know.
Oh my God, he remixing our song,
Okay.
y'all. Y'all know
Anyways, man. So what's up, y'all? Where y'all been, man?
Who you know got their own song though? My bad.
Who you know?
Who you know? We'll wait.
We back in full effect.
We're back.
We in season number 9. Man.
It looks different. The feel is different. Our cover is different.
Life is different.
Life is good.
Won't God do it?
Won't he do it?
So, right now, this is a free YouTube. For those of you who don't know, right below, you can go to the community, $10 or $20 a month, be a part of it, join the rest of the people. We're excited that you go there. You get to get weekly videos from us, weekly. All right, weekly, at least 2 videos every week. Let's go get it. So, man, what we been up to, man?
We missed our YouTube family, guys. We missed you. We love you. Don't forget to comment below and let us know that you are watching, what you think of the episode.
Talk to us.
And yeah, what you want to talk about today, Mr. Christian? What's the topic?
Man, it's going to be a crazy topic. But
what's the topic? You got one?
Yeah, you got to scoot. You got to get yourself back in the frame.
Oh, I'm not in the frame.
You're not in the frame.
Closer. I'm good.
You're not in the frame.
I think it's because you moved the TV, but no.
Did I move the TV?
You moved something.
I ain't moving nothing.
On. I mean, I'm good
Yeah.
because it don't look the same. Maybe I'm not in the right spot. There we go. That's better. That's better.
And guess what? I'm not gonna edit it because it's
raw and uncut.
This is raw and uncut. You know what I'm saying? This is a mistake. See, let me tell y'all why y'all should buy our podcast course, because you're gonna learn some of the tips and some of the things that you guys can do with the podcast when it comes to setting up your podcast. Well, I'm like, why is it looking off? It was looking off, so I ain't understand.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay,
it's
but
all
we back.
Good. We fixed it.
All right. So today's topic, we're gonna talk about where we've been, what's new with us, and we have an offer.
Life update.
A life update. We have an offer too, so I'm always gonna have an offer. And you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So we started a community.
Yes.
And it's not a podcast community. Of course, I'm gonna have that community down there. You can become a podcast. Yeah. But for people who want to be digital marketers, all right.
For those of you who always ask, how are you guys making money outside of podcasting? Is that how you make all your money? Absolutely not. This is for you, okay? Yeah. So if you want to know, you want to tap in, then make sure that you join the community. The name of the community is the Digitalpreneur Institute.
Yes.
So go ahead.
How did we come up with that name?
How did we come up with that name? I think just merging like the digital online platform with entrepreneurship, because there's a lot of entrepreneurs who would like to tap into the digital side of their business, or they want to create a digital side of their business.
Let me tell you how we came up with the name. I remember how we came up with the name. We was writing down entrepreneurship, and it was like people want to go digital, and we talked about their own intellectual property. That's the biggest part of having your own digital course, is you tapping into your own intellectual property and selling what you know versus a resale course. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think it's a big difference. So we started the community. It might be free right now still, and it might not be. I just don't know yet. So if you click on the link and it don't show you nothing, that means it probably went to paid. And we do have a paid side. On the paid side, we will be dropping at least seven 60 to 90-second videos with PDF files about digital marketing and digital products. And we also will be dropping at least 3 20-minute webinars back there on a weekly basis. So imagine how much content you're going to get for less than $1.60 a day.
We're teaching you how to create a digital product that's sustainable and that you are knowledgeable about. Okay, so he talked about it briefly, but a lot of times with resale products, it's something that someone else created and you're not very knowledgeable about the product that you're selling.
Yes.
And so what happens is someone purchases this product from you and they're asking questions, they're doing all these things, and you're just kind of like, you're just selling something. So you don't really know much about it. So what we're doing is teaching you how to create something that's going to be sustainable and that you can use to generate passive income in your business.
Yeah. So I think a lot of times from what I've seen over the last couple of years, as I'm working with different customers, people want to teach something, but they don't know where to start. They don't know exactly how to do it. They don't know what platforms to use. They don't know how to set the website up, how to set the follow-up, how to put everything in place where it's hands-free. No knock to the resale. I'm just telling you, this is not a resale course. We teaching you how to take your information, the things you know, and create products and information with it to help you get to the next level.
And we created it based off of our experience. Like, we've invested in tons of courses and just different things. And so we know what we needed. We know what people are looking for. And so we took all of those things and put them into our community. And we want to make sure that you guys get valuable information from our community. We don't want you to just get something that you can't really use. So we're giving you actionable steps that you can put into action to get started. Not just, oh, here it is, go for it. No, when you become a part of the community, you have constant accountability. You have consistency. You have coaches, really, because we're coaching you and teaching you through this process. And you have other people that are like-minded that are going to keep your mindset intact. Because sometimes when you're trying to do something new, people that don't really understand what you're trying to do will try to talk you out of it.
That's true.
And so your mindset and being a part of a community of like-minded individuals is going to be key.
That's good. That's good. So, where we been up to? Because people want to know, like, man, they back, they talking.
Working day and night.
So, what we been up to? What's some of the moves that we done made and bust a move?
Yeah, we've been in a season of transition, and I'm excited about it.
Come on.
We're in a season of constantly evolving in our craft and just getting better daily. This year has breezed by. First of all, let's talk about it. We're in the fourth quarter of the year.
Of course.
And it has breezed by, and, it's time to kill the goals or... Look, don't have them, because a lot of goals, I didn't really have a lot of goals this year. I only had like 2 or 3 major things I wanted to do. One of them I've done already. 2 I'm finishing up. But it's like, if you didn't execute, right now you're at a phase where you should be planning, you should be wrapping things up and planning for 2025.
Ooh, you put a lot of pressure on the people, man.
Yeah, you should be. And so that's kind of where we are. We are wrapping this year up. We're getting the major things wrapped up so that we can make a smooth transition into 2025. So I'm excited about where we are.
I think the transition is going to be different, though. The reason why I say it's going to be different is because, you know how you worked on something for a long time and then you kind of got complacent. And then once you got out of that complacent mode, you realize you was like, I needed a change, but I don't want to change because the change makes me uncomfortable.
I think in a season of uncomfortability,
Come on.
you gotta go beast mode.
Ooh, explain beast mode though. Tell the people what's beast mode.
Like you have
explain
to lock
beast
in,
mode.
like lock in and stay focused on what the goal is and stay focused on executing your purpose every single day you wake up.
Ooh.
You are working on executing that purpose and you're not letting anybody deter you from that. It's easy to get a cloudy vision when you are worrying about what other people are saying.
Come on.
And you are struggling to silence the noise and people are adding pressure to something that you're trying to take your time with. Whew. It can make it difficult. One thing about me, when I make my mind up about something,
it's a wrap.
I'm going to do what I want to do. Period. Nobody's gonna pressure me to do anything. I've always been that way. If I'm gonna fall, I'm gonna fall, and I'm gonna just take that L and move on, which is a lesson, not a loss. But I think we have to learn how to make our own decisions and fall on our own instead of letting other people dictate how we navigate our lives.
She teaching y'all. She teaching. Okay? Come on.
Because when you do that, you're mad when you fall. When you fall because you made the decision, it's kind of like, I gotta shake this shit off and figure some other shit out. But when you fall because you listen to somebody else, it's like, damn, why the hell did I listen to this person when I knew I shouldn't have done that? I should have just did what I wanted to do. So when I never understood growing up when the older people used to say, follow your first mind. Follow your first mind, follow your heart. So wherever God is leading you, you need to do that. Okay, do that. And sometimes you can't hear God because you're in a place where it's loud, it's chaotic. So taking time to be in a place of solitude, and that's where I am right now. That's where we are as a couple. We're in a place of solitude. Taking time for that, you can hear God clearly. Sometimes when you have so much going on and you're trying to keep going to be there for other people, you can't really hear what God is trying to tell you.
You better talk your ish, man.
Stay focused on your belief. Stay focused on your purpose. And every day you wake up, make sure that you're doing something that you love. Don't worry about what the next person's doing. Don't be looking over here, looking over there, because it's always going to look like somebody's winning more than you. Somebody's ahead of you. It's always going to look like that. But one thing I know for sure, I don't want anybody else's blessings. I want what's for me. I want what's for me because what God has for me is for me, period. It's designed just for Courtney, Danae, Kristen. And at the end of the day, you got to account for whatever your responsibilities are, and I got to account for mine. So be mindful when you're making decisions that the decisions are not for other people, they're for you. We talked about this Saturday. People don't know where you live. People don't really know you. They only know what you allow them to know. Yes. So stop feeling like I gotta have the biggest wedding, I gotta have the biggest house, I gotta drive a certain type of car just so people have this perception of you. Because at the end of the day, it's your responsibility to make sure that you maintain those things, not theirs. And so stop doing stuff for other people and do it for you. Period.
My thing is, don't make your forward shouldn't. Whatever you've been through, you got to make sure your forwards don't look like your backwards. And a lot of times people are so locked into not understanding how important it is to be locked into your dreams, locked into your goals, locked into your purpose. Because everybody that they're not on your dreams, they're not on your purpose. They don't see it the way you see it. So as we go into this season of transition and we going bigger, better, more exciting, and we finna be in a bigger playing field. You said in one of our other podcasts, you said that we don't want to just cater to the Black people. We want to cater to everybody.
Yeah.
So that when we tapping into different real estate agents, we tapping into different podcasters. It ain't just you just seeing Black people at the studio. You seeing win all races because they know we got the play. They know exactly what we're doing, and we so locked in that we can't see nobody else. There's nothing else to see.
So we call it a season of transition, but it's also a season of leveling up.
Come on.
Because when you level up, you're going to be uncomfortable.
Come on.
Because it's a learning curve.
Come on.
You know, you're growing. You're stepping into a different realm. You're tapping into new things, and that's okay. That's why we always try to maintain a certain level of professionalism.
Yes.
We try to make sure that we have our systems and processes in play.
Come on.
And our system has been proven and it works. It works. I wanted to say something else, but I'm on YouTube. It works. And so now that we know that our system works, it's time to take it to the next level and make it even better. And so we're constantly learning, we're constantly evolving. And I love that for us. I love that for us. And we wish that everybody could see things like we do, but we know that people struggle to see what we see, but that's okay because like my husband always says, it's not for everybody to see your vision because if it was, it wouldn't be yours.
Come on.
And so our vision is so delicate that we protect it, number one, but number two is we don't spend time really trying to explain it to people because they normally don't understand it.
They don't.
And that's okay. It's okay. We're willing to get uncomfortable to get what we want. And so with that being said, our studio right now is currently in transition.
Come on.
You know?
Talk to the people.
Our studio's in transition. We are positioning ourselves to go to a new level. And we had to get uncomfortable. We thought it was going to be a smooth transition. It didn't turn out that way. And so we are uncomfortable for a second, for a moment. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. And it's a decision that we became okay with as a couple, as business partners.
Because I feel like as we knew that the lease was closing, I personally felt like, oh man, I gotta hurry up and look around. Yeah. I gotta look.
One thing about my husband that I know, he always has a sense of urgency. And I get that, but I also, too, like to pray about everything and know that we're making the right decision for us. And sometimes all the signs are there saying no. And that's okay, too. And so we have to take a slow transition through this process because this move is slow. But we're going to get through it. And, you know, it is what it is. And we try our best to be transparent with everybody. Like all of our clients, they know. We are still servicing some of our clients on that side of our business. Our other side of business runs with or without the studio, so it really doesn't matter. But at this moment, we are in transition. Yeah. And it's uncomfortable. And, you know, hey, we just going to let people do what they do, and we're going to do what we do, and we will let y'all know when we're in our new space.
We see y'all at the top because too many people at the bottom.
Yeah, well, one thing is for sure, we gonna see you at the top because we never at the bottom.
You know what I'm saying?
We never at the bottom.
I just think that this season of greatness, the season of greatness requires so much out of you that you can't put that into nobody else but you.
Yeah.
The season of greatness requires so much out of you. You can't put that into nobody else but back into you. Yeah. And if you decide to do something else, like the Digitalpreneur Institute, it had to get done. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it just had to get done just to see all the pieces and the stuff that went with it. You know what I'm saying?
Of course,
behind the scenes. Of course, people see it right now, but like, I can just click and I can go sign up. But it's a lot of work. And then people, can you do that for me for like $200? What? You know what I'm saying? No. And so I'm okay with telling people no, that I can't service you at this low level. Yeah. This is only for high level people, you know what I'm saying, that want to spend high level prices.
I too, as we end this year, some of us are, you know, putting things in the grave. And when I say that, it's like we've lost things this year. Some of us didn't gain anything this year.
Oh my God. Yay, nothing?
No, I'm just saying some people haven't gained anything.
Okay, I got
They
you.
may feel like they've had setbacks.
Okay.
I'm just speaking in general.
I got you.
So if you feel that way moving forward, you need to think about, if I would have held on to what I had, was I going to be ready to receive what I'm asking God for? And sometimes it can be people. Like, we're asking God for genuine people. We're asking God to take away anybody who's jealous and envious from around me, and you're asking God to reveal the people who are not for you. And sometimes it's people that you're like, damn, that person is my friend, what we doing? Oh my God,
Crazy.
and it hurts, but you have to know that where God is taking you, sometimes you have to be crushed. You have to be crushed in order to sprout up and grow and have the people around you that are supposed to be around you. And so, if that is you in this season, make sure that when you pray and ask God for something, that you're ready for it, because it's not always going to feel good, whatever it is. Because we pray for these things, but not knowing that it could bring hurt, it could bring pain, what some of the things that we're praying for. And so I think we have to be cognitive of what we're asking God for and what we're asking Him to do in our lives, because it may be uncomfortable, because we're asking Him for a certain type of space for us and where our business is going. And it's uncomfortable because we were comfortable where we were. We could have stayed there. We had a system that worked. We had clients. It was great. But we know where God is taking us. And so I hate when I get the question of, what are y'all going to do? It's like, what we been doing? Trusting God. We good. Because God got me. But some of y'all don't have that much faith. And that's okay. You're growing, and that's okay. But we do have the faith, and we do have the belief, and we have the vision. And so God says, I know the plans I have for you, and the plans are to give you a hope in a future. He also said that I wish upon all things that you shall prosper. And so I have no choice but to win. He wants me to win. And as long as I want me to win and he wants me to win, we are freaking forced to be reckoned with. Period. And I'm so confident in that because I've seen him show up over and over again in my life, in my finances, in my household, in my marriage, in my personal well-being. I've seen him show up. And I believe that he's just a man that doesn't lie. And he always keeps his promises, period. And so you don't have to worry about me. You don't have to worry about my husband. You don't have to worry about my marriage. You don't have to worry about our business.
Because it's happening.
Because it's covered. It's covered, and God got us. And he's going to navigate this process, and we're giving him the will to do that. And, it's not for everybody to understand. And, people are going to have their opinions, and that's okay too. We still love y'all.
So, this season, I have learned, first of all, being a service-based business owner, I have learned how to not only pay attention to detail, but to be, I'm trying to make sure I don't say the wrong word, to be like, I care about your business, but I can't care too much about it to the point where you don't care about it more, that I care about it more than you do. And I think a lot of times the way I'm built is sometimes I want to see people make it so bad that I allow my personal feelings to get involved inside of their business when they don't even care that much about it. Because they would find the money and find a way to invest. Because when I wanted to do something, I wanted the answers, I paid. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I also think it's a level of respect, though. I think people don't respect you the way you respect them sometimes.
I got you.
And you have to teach people how to respect you. And when you teach people how to respect you, they'll respect you eventually because they're like, they serious. Yeah, I'm gonna teach you how to treat me. When I want something from you, I'm gonna pay for it. When I want to patronize your business, I need something from your business, I'm gonna buy it. All the bartering services and well, can we work a deal and all that stuff? I just believe that God didn't design business to operate like that. And it's like, no, I'm gonna pay you. I don't care if it's the same price. I'm gonna pay you and you're gonna pay me.
Yes.
That's just how it's gonna work.
Yeah.
And I just believe in doing things correctly. And it's okay to have a heart, but also too, you have to know that, again, I said this in an earlier episode, is that everybody has their own best interests at heart. And so you always have to keep your business and what you're doing at the forefront, because at the end of the day, some people, they are wolves in sheep clothing.
Whew, we done met them.
And they will turn on you in this business world. Okay? They will definitely turn on you, you know? And so there's some people that are absolutely genuine. They're awesome, y'all. We love our clients. We love our clients. Like, some of them we love because they understand us. They operate like we do. You know, they patronize us. We patronize them. And the energy's reciprocated. But then there's another group of people that we learned about that we're like, oh, wow, that's how you move. Those are the people that we have to be a little more cognitive of and keep it strictly professional and keep it strictly business, because that's just how we have to move with them. Because you can't allow room for you to feel like it's okay to treat me a certain way or treat my business a certain way. And those boundaries in business just have to be created. What am I doing to you?
No, what's that noise though?
What noise?
I can hear it on the thing. Are you touching?
What am I touching?
Don't touch that thing, because I can hear it on the whatever it is.
What am I touching?
Oh, I thought, okay. Anyways, guys, so sorry about that. We technical difficulties. But I totally agree with you, man. I totally agree. And the more clients I have, the more I realize is you have to treat them like clients. Some of them are gonna become family, and some of them are gonna become just clients, and that's okay.
And that's okay.
Because we dealt with so many different types of people, and that's not harsh.
Yeah,
that's reality. Reality is we dealt with so many different types of people that some people are gonna be like, man, they come back over and 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 willing to spend whatever we ask them to spend. Yeah. Then there's some people, it's like, let me see, I might not, I want to come every now and then, I want to, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's why we learned our business model and everything that we doing, we learned like, hey, this is what we have to teach and this is what we have to move to. So
yeah, it's like anything. You just train people and you teach them. Like kids, you teach them, you model the behavior like that you want to see from your children, because they're only going to show you what they've been seeing or what they've been hearing. So those are things you got to be mindful of in every aspect of your life. And I think I'm going to put that up in this studio. Model the behavior you want to see.
All right. So before we get out of here, is there anything else you want to share with the people?
Let me try to think. Do I have anything I want to share? No, I just want you guys to join the Digitalpreneur Institute. Those of you that are interested in having an online presence and having that online piece of your business, because a lot of you are leaving money on the table, and you know,
that's another
stream of income for you.
I personally want to leave them with this: if you think preneur is spelled wrong, we did it on purpose.
It's spelled that way on purpose because we wanted to make it a little unique. Because we didn't want to see it everywhere. Yeah, we moved
like the U and the E from each other,
we know that it's spelled wrong, guys. It's part of the branding,
and it's a part of the copywriting. So don't try to copyright it because you're gonna get sued. Yes. Stop playing. Yeah. Anyways, other than that, anything else you want to leave the people? Or you done? You done with the people?
I mean, I think I'm done. We just wanted to give y'all a little update. We have new episodes in the community of the podcast community. Make sure that you support us.
$10.
If you want to support, you can go and support by joining for $10 a month. We definitely would appreciate it. It's not cheap to produce content, guys. But yeah, if you haven't already, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bells so you're notified every time we drop a new episode here on YouTube.
Ding.
Make sure that you are following us on all platforms.
Come on.
OneMarriage2Hustlers. Yes, go follow us. And we love you. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
You're kicking it with the Christians. You're kicking it with the Christians. One marriage, two hustlers, it shows. We'll travel the globe in search of endless possibility. You're kicking it with the Christians. Together we'll conquer it all. Take the highs with the lows, 'cause there's no losing with this energy. You're kicking it with the Christians.